Happy Friday. How is everyone doing? I'm doing great. I thought I'd set the live for 3 and it is storming anyway. So hopefully I'll be able to stay with you and you will let me know that you can hear me and see me because I lost sound at the end of the last one. Square pegs in the house. All right. You guys had a lot of questions on Tate Brothers. I have questions on the Epstein associates. Also wanted to let you know that I'm going to be doing a live crystal Q&A tomorrow, I think somewhere around this time. Perhaps earlier because of the storm thing. Anyway, I'll post it on the community post. It just says post now. Okay, card of the day, Way of Positive Change, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Substack, 2 of Wands. This means it's time, because of the World card, it is time to search the internet, search the world over, make up some new short-term and long-term goals. It means congratulations. The two wands that are already planted mean that you've succeeded. And you've manifested things that earlier in your life you set out to do. But now it's time for some new short-term goals. And there's a whole world out there waiting for you outside of your castle. You will need to leave your castle in order to achieve those goals. Okay. I wanted to ask, first thing, I wanted to ask how Ghislaine Maxwell is doing, what she's thinking, how she's doing, because one of her buds, Daniel Siad, the French model scout, was found unalived in France, and the French authorities are doing a investigation, you know, what they do to, well, I guess I can just say it, an autopsy. He was found dead, I think, by his girlfriend on July 20th. He was mentioned, I don't know how many thousands of times, even in the unredacted files by the DOJ. So there are, and Luc Brunel was also found unalived, like Epps, in the jail cell, 2022. And so there are Ghislaine Maxwell, another female, Faith Cates, that had a 40-year-old relationship with Epps, and Gerald Marie, who is still alive, and Ramsey Elkholy is still alive. So we're going to look at those because they must be thinking, can I turn up my volume? Can everybody else hear me, or is the volume not okay? Because I thought it was up. You cannot hear me. Can someone else let me know if you can hear me? I hear you fine. Sound great to me. It's a little low. Okay, so I have to just keep going. All right. I turned it up as high as it can go, so I don't know what's. Okay. All right, so I have to keep going. Okay. All right, you guys. I want to ask about Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay, so turn your volume up, you guys. Ghislaine Maxwell. Now she's had another buddy all of a sudden become unalived. So we would like to know, is this affecting her? Is she feeling weird? Is she going to have a problem? What does her future look like? How's she doing presently, and what does their future look like? Yeah, I'm sure that YouTube, we're not going to even go there. Okay, she isn't liking this, not one bit. She feels sort of safe where she is, but this is upsetting her definitely. Oh yeah, she's afeared. She is afeared. So whoever is unaliving people, she realizes may come for her. However, she has tried to promise that she would pay it forward for them, that she would be good to them. She feels that she will escape. What happened to Jean, Luc Brunel, and Daniel Siad? She feels like she did right by them. Okay, so she is going to have a problem. So people are going to oppose where she is, how she got there, make problems for her. So her future is tumultuous at best. Okay. Will she continue to thrive in her? Ghislaine Maxwell, will she continue to thrive in her club, club fed? I think that's what they call it, club fed. Will she continue to thrive? All right, so she's on unsteady ground. There are a lot of changes. She's probably going to have to be moved. I don't even think that she's in there. Square Peg, can you tell me if I sound okay? Rose Blue says I can. Beth Mullen says okay. There will probably be one more person that goes unalived, but I feel like she's okay. She's got guards. I feel like she's going to be okay. Okay. It's very unsettled though, so she may keep. Okay, thank you. She may keep her life, but she is definitely going to have some upcoming challenges and problems. All right, so now I wanted to ask about Faith Cates, the other female that had the 40. We didn't even hear about her. Her name is mentioned thousands of times as well. All of these peoples, Ramsey Elkholy and Gerald Marie, are all mentioned thousands of times. But Faith Cates, it seems that she's under scrutiny and could be held in soon. I did 2 crystal videos today. I did one on prosperity, which crystals to use and where to place them. And that one was just a quickie. And then I did one on which ones are best for healing, the 3 best for healing and protection and balance. They're under regular videos. They were just sort of lead ups to what we're going to get into tomorrow. Okay, this is on Faith Cates. Okay, she knows, boy, she regrets her past. She's been saying her prayers and she feels like she's been trying to control her inner lion. She knows that she's not alone in this. I believe that she has spoken to Ghislaine Maxwell for entertainment purposes only because I'm getting the same She feels the same as Ghislaine, that she feels that she'll be okay. She thinks that if she gets in trouble, it's going to be from the girls themselves. She may have a health issue here with these four cards, the Four Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Seven of Wands. But for the most part, and she goes on the move too, so they may have difficulty corralling her. But she seems okay, but I think she's got a little bit of a health problem. Okay, now let's look at, if you're just joining us, please hit the like button and subscribe. Please remember to support your favorite reader, whoever they may be, because YouTube is making it very difficult. All right. Now let's take a look at Gerald Marie. Now, Katie Fang did a very good video about this Daniel Siad and what happened to him, and she mentions the survivor people still. So if you haven't seen her video, watch her video. It's very revealing. Okay, so Epstein, model scout, modeling agent, scout, Gerard Marie. Is he going to face? Is he facing problems, legal problems? He's already facing legal problems. Will be hauled in? Will he be hanging around? If you know what I mean. How's his life? What's he? Where's he headed? Gerald Marie. Okay, so sometimes he sequesters himself and he sort of hides out. Okay. All right, you're just joining us. We asked about Faith Cates, was an associate of Epstein's, had a 40-year relationship, was also in charge of a large modeling agency, and stepped down after her name was implicated, after his unaliving. Okay, welcome to classes and mini reads at B00321. I will need your, we do mini readings once a month on a live show, but for members only. So, but if you want to go to psychic development class, you'll need to email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com so I can send you the Zoom link. We may change that format as well. Okay. This reading is on Gerald Marie. Okay. I would say that someone is already on this person's. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Can't wait to meet you. Okay. I feel like this person is very concerned, very emotional, having a hard time balancing emotions. He needs some black tourmaline. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's trying to distance himself. Here's a subpoena. He has a lot of work and study to do on how to get out of this, but he's trying to obfuscate. He's trying to get out of this. I feel like he's being tailed and surveilled. So is he on the list of NEXT? I think so. He's got some splaining to do. The girls want Tim to come in, and the French are not messing around. UK is not messing around. UK is asking for the Tate Brothers, and the French are investigating, and they have already held people accountable. And remember, even Ivana's old boyfriend was found in the tub. Remember that? All right. And I wanted to let you know that Gina Scorza, a Destiny card reader that I met at a local fair, our energies clicked, and she has her own channel. I think it's led by the cards. I'll tell you next time when I come on. Anyway, she's going to be on with me next Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday. So 2 Mondays. And I'll put it on the post. We're going to be looking into the Daniel Siad and more into this, okay? All right. All right, you guys. You're going to have to turn up your volume. I've got it up as high as it can go. All right, now I want to take a look at Ramsey Elkholy. Please adjust your volume. It may be because of the storm. I'm not sure. Let me know if once you raise yours if it's okay. All right. Now this one is on. Where's my bell? I cleared this so I could do the crystal videos that I published earlier. Okay. So this one is on Ramsey Elkholy. Also, model agents scout. Is he on the off list? Ramsey Elkholy. He hired an attorney to try to help him cover something he feels like a mistake that he made, a misstep, a mistake. Okay, so he gets the tower. We'll need to keep our eyes on that person. This is on Ramsey Elkholy, Elkholy. Okay, yeah. Judgment, tower, fool, building, or a car. Okay, so keep your eye on him. So there's problems with both of those people, but it is apparent that Ramsey may have an issue first. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Well, you guys wanted to know about the Tate brothers. Now, under the video section on the homepage for my channel, The Way of Positive Change, I did a video on them. I feel like that they have friends with money and they're going to get out of this somehow. They may be extradited, but they're going to get out of it. The future for the Tate brothers. Probably need to separate them because Andrew has more charges. So let's just ask about him. Not that we don't care about Tristan, but Andrew is the worst, apparently. Okay. Andrew Tate. Will he escape charges? Will he escape jail, or will he be held accountable? Okay. Listen, he's escaped before. He will probably escape again because he has friends in high places with a lot of money. But at the moment, he doesn't feel so great, and something doesn't go his way first. Okay, he is going to be held in a jail cell. He will be held. He is going to jail. He definitely is going to go from jail to jail, but then is he going to get out? Will Andrew Tate be helped to be released? He's not happy right now. He isn't happy right now. Andrew Tate. Friends, high places, secret. They don't want to have their identity revealed, especially one man in particular has a lot of money working on it already, trying to free. I believe that he has a friend that's going to help him out. So I don't see him staying in jail for the crimes that they've committed. Not for very long anyway. So now I wanted to ask 45. Someone asked me the other day, why don't you call 45 47? Because Kamala is 47. All right, 45. DJT says that he is going to make a massive problem for Iran. Is there going to be an illegal, is there anything illegal attached to that massive problem for Iran that's considered illegal by the international court? All right. Well, this eclipse that's coming up in August is weighing heavily on the orange one, and even though he is launching big threats, you know how he does. There's part of him that just wants to forget this and walk away from it. If the orange one goes through with it, there will be concerns about ethics and what is right and what is wrong, and legal issues. He's talking out of both sides of his mouth. So I don't know. It looks like anything goes here. very much considering, if not already has, soldiers. So I did, so this does show that if there has not already, but I feel like there's already something that's been done that's considered not ethical, not right. Okay, so let's just look at, I also want to look at the citizens of the United States and the economy for August, September, and October, because I'm starting to see some difficulty in a few people that I'm doing, readings for. But I don't think it's just US, because I read for a lot of people out of the country, and they're having some of the same cards coming up. So let's see. Let's see here. I just want to see, how does this end? Does Iran win this fight with the United States? Will Iran be considered the winner? Delay, surrender. Ooh, that's the challenge, is to surrender. Ooh. Wow, death card. Some of them, and maybe in the IRGC, are addicted to fighting. They know they're at make it or break it. This Iran, and it's a overload. This is very, very, very difficult. It is a heavy undertaking. Of course, there will still be some that are fine, but their world will have changed, and it's very difficult. All right, now let's see how the United States does. Oh, did someone do a donation? Thank you, I missed it. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see. Well then, how will the United States, how will the USA be seen when this is all over? Will they be seen as winners, or will they have suffered? I mean, other countries don't like us. They just don't. Okay. And who could blame them, right? Look at all what the orange orangutan has done. Okay. Adversity. It will have caused adversity. And it upset everything. It made people disagree with people. It made people have words with other people. It was difficult. Some of the orange one's base are separating themselves. They don't want to be a part of this any longer. At what cost is their victory? They'll just be sad that it happened, that there are things that we lost. We lost people. It's financially messing with everyone, and it's on a financial tilt-a-whirl, upside down, right side up. It's causing an imbalance, and there's chatter and a lot of speculation and gossip, and it's just really difficult. So it changes our world as well, but our outcome, of course, well, not of course, but our outcome is better. But it will not be seen. It'll be the end of a chapter, but and possibly some success involved in it, but it isn't a battle that is won with valor. You know what I'm saying. All right. Okay, let's take a look at, and if you're just joining us, I'm going to post on my homepage that I'm going to do a crystal question and answer live video tomorrow. So if you want to ask about, like moldavite or phenakite or some of the different crystals or which crystals to use for what. I just posted 2 crystal videos today. I hope you can join me. And drop a word, not in the live chat, but when this video is done, let me know which crystal you want to look at. We're going to talk about crystals for nightmares because that's one of my, I love to protect children and adults with nightmares are icky. All right, so let's take a look at the financial situation for citizens of the United States for August, September, and October. How do we do? August, September, October. Financial situations for what's the economic outlook forecast for U.S. citizens? Economic outlook forecast for U.S. citizens. August, September, October. It's a hot topic and it gets people emotional. All right, a lot of people have money going in so many different directions. It's a heavy load. Some people are going to give up. Some people just won't pay on their debt. I did Google about auto loans, and it's the highest repo or default since 2006 through 8. So it is not good. I didn't realize it was that bad. Yeah, people are just upside down. And, when you get the 10 of Wands, when you're reading on finances, it's just, it's going in all different directions. It becomes a heavy load. And usually when this card is upright, that means there's, light at the end of the tunnel. But when it's on its side, it's hard to see the light. Okay, so vehicles especially are going to be hit hard. And I believe the reason why I looked at the repos and the defaults is because it's rumored here that they're going to do the no interest loans on the cars again. Okay, so this is really bad. So it feels like we're being hit by the bully. It feels unfair, the charges that are coming up. And it's just too heavy, too much. And it could have to do with gasoline as well. I could ask about that. Remember, if you're wanting to, and remember that you can trade with people. Remember that you can barter and trade. And remember to give thanks instead of becoming angry after you're done being angry. Remember to give thanks for every paycheck that you've ever received or anytime anyone's ever taken you to lunch or dinner. So write out a gratitude list for all the times that you've ever been paid. This is just difficult. The shipping, the processing, the goods. Oof. Okay, so, and this is, your government and the decisions that were made just shot yourself in the foot. You made it difficult yourself, and somehow Russia even plays a part in this. Now, I know there are some countries in Europe there are still some European countries that still get gas from shadow ships and Russia. So this is just, oof, boy, this is tough. Okay, especially for young people. So everyone will need to help everyone out. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Well, what about okay, will there be enough gasoline? Because my friend Dave has been telling me to watch Texas Paul because he talks about the reserves, um, the areas where it's held are low in Oklahoma and Texas. So will there be enough gas for everybody? Let's just look at August. Let me know you can still hear me. It's still storming. Okay. Will there be enough gasoline for everybody? Will there be enough gasoline? Through August. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, so the solutions that they're working on are on their side. Some of the decisions that the orange one, thank you, Square Peg, some of the decisions that the orange one made were not well thought out or planned. The people that are in charge of or have hold reserves are trying to help other companies. Executive CEOs are trying to help, but this is tough, and it's tough financially, and it's already gone over $4. Okay, so it is, there's going to be a lot of people that get very passionate about this. They get very angry. Just try to be patient and persevere. Everyone's going to try together. People will save their money, try to get as much as they can when the price is lower. It's still causing financial ups and downs. Okay, so it looks like it's tough and the plan is not well thought out, but there is still gas here. Okay, it may cost more money. They may be able to get it equalized somehow. Maybe they get it from the female in Venezuela, or they can, I don't know how they can, maybe they can get the crude and then they can refine it. Let's look at September just in case. I just want to know. How about September? September and October, will there be enough gas for the citizens of the United States in September and October? Will there be enough gas for the cars, for the citizens of the United States in September and October? Ooh. Up and down and all around. Shipping routes changed, a lot of emotions. Aggressive actions. Oops. Perhaps, man, aggressive actions. Where else are they going to? I don't even want to know the answer to that. Okay, it's tough. There's hope for the future. Russia is still involved. Okay, it looks like they're going to be able to get enough refined. I mean, there's going to be meetings, but I don't get a catastrophic outcome for that. I mean, the United States may steal something from somebody. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you what's here. Underhanded tactics. If the Knight of Swords is on its side, there could be underhanded tactics. Okay. Does that surprise anyone? Okay. I wanted to ask. Okay, Laura Loomer. What the hell? What the hell? Laura Loomer. I can't even believe it. She actually interviewed Zelensky. She said she was lied to and misled about Russia. She wants to help Ukraine. Seriously? Are we seriously asking this? Laura Loomer. Oh, then we have to read on Natalie Hart because I have to tell you what I saw. All right, but this is Laura Loomer. Looney, Tooney, Laura Loomer. I mean, is she... What in the cornbread hells, right? What the hell? Oh my God. Just show me what's going on. Where's she at right now? Where's she headed? Laura Loomer. She looked, I mean, she looked as professional as a loony could look. I don't, she must have taken her meds that day. I don't know. She's still confused. She is, and she still obfuscates and just sort of muddies the picture and colors outside the lines because she's going where the money is. She's going to go where the money is. She's, you know, in the past, she's been the sneaky, slimy. This isn't the only place she's going to travel. This is a new thing, apparently. Maybe she'll go to Russia next, or maybe she'll, she better not sit close to a window. Okay. She's fighting with people. She's looking to broadening her horizons. She wants to go global. She wants to think, she's thinking bigger. She's going for it. Okay, and then she loons out. You know, she gets confused. She comes up all batty. She fights herself. She has an internal agitation, and then she just goes back to making things up and fight. She has like this internal fight going on inside herself. So she is going to be forever loon, and she just wants the money, and she is crazy. Crazy. Watch for her around the time of the eclipse as well. Oof. And if you're just joining us and you didn't see me ask about the remaining ties, the people, the modeling agents and scouts, the 2 that are alive still, well, there's actually 3 of them. Well, 4 if you count Ghislaine Maxwell. If you didn't see me read on them, go back to the first part of the reading. Okay. Loomer. Okay. After the game, after the FIFA game, which was so great, and if you guys have not seen the halftime live show that starts with Madonna, ends up with the world singing with Shakira, and then the children at the end. I cried. I bawled like a baby, you guys. I bawled. Okay. It was so good. And even Justin Bieber's song towards the end was so good. Okay. And it was, oh, it gives me chills. Okay. If you want something to really cheer you up, watch that video. Okay. Now, Natalie Harp, after the game, the orange one got into the helicopter. And you can see her because he was sitting next to Melania in the stadium. But this was not Melania. This was Natalie Harp. How do I know? Because I could see in the shadow, they did a zoom in and you could see the laptop. You could see the laptop, the flip of the hair, and sitting down. I mean, it was just incredible, like right next to him. And I just don't think she's, I know she's not mentally sound, but what's going to happen to her? Okay. Watch the video of the live halftime show from the FIFA World Cup soccer match from last Sunday. That's what I was talking about. Oh, someone else bawled too, the halftime show at the end. Oh, I know. It was like a big hug. I cried. I had tears streaming down my face at the end. Okay, because I love the children part. All right, but back to the creep. The creepiest. I don't even know what this lady. Something's wrong upstairs with her, Natalie Harp. What a goon. You know? She's not okay, man. Natalie Harp. What happens to her? She's like, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I want to sit by him. I don't smell anything. I want to sit right next to him. All I smell is lavender. What else? What else? Oh my gosh. Okay, she's not stable. She's just constantly running to keep up with him so that she does not have the balance for herself. She's addicted to him, leans on him. She knows that he does not love her, but she just wants to be with him. She has made a pledge. He tells her that he's going to help her, and he probably does with some things, but she just wants to be part of his family. That's all she wants. She thinks that she's part of his family and she's gonna be his family, and it's gonna be rainbows and Skittles for the rest of their life. You know, taste the rainbow. I don't know. It's just gonna. The whole world is gonna be beautiful. But I feel that there are people inside the White House that are trying to shield him from her because she is the one that is putting out the posts that have anything to do with altered AI art for entertainment purposes only. He does a lot of the wording things, but she does the ones that feature like him as a priest or whatever, what have you. There's a lot of people gossiping about this, and they see her as spreading false information and being unstable, unsettled, ungrounded. Okay, and then she gets sequestered. So keep your eye on. There's going to be some more good times for her first, but this looks like in the time of Virgo or coming up, there's another man that wants her put it in the corner. Okay, so does she get sequestered? Does Natalie Harp get sequestered? Does she get taken away? Is someone getting the net? Is what I'm asking. Someone getting the net. Well, like what? Is someone getting the net for her and taking her away? They're coming to take you away. I feel like she does something too crazy, or the family can't handle it any longer. Okay, one of the kids is going to do something. One of the kids doesn't, one of the Orange Menace's children does not like her addiction to him and thinks it's unhealthy. And there's going to be a problem with this. This is somebody in the family, and they're coming up with a plan, and she is going to have to spend more time on her own. So they have a plan. They may move her physically. They may do something legally with some papers. Oh boy. But I don't think they can keep her away from him because there is attraction there. So I think this is something that goes together, apart together. And the apart part is only because one of the children. This is, oh my God, this is just crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God, it's crazy. All right, let's take a look at Mitch McConnell. He should be in, yeah, when you have I'm not even going there. The strength card is oh God, it's just a mess. Those two are a mess. Okay, Mitch McConnell. You're telling me that such a prominent member of Congress, they can't get a medical report on? If he fell and he needs help with walking, then he should be in rehab. They're saying that he's in rehab, but is he in rehab? What's happening to Mitch McConnell? People are saying he's dead. He's not yet. Well, last time I read on him, he wasn't. I mean, total physically and of heartbeat on the monitor, not yet. So what's happening with Mitch McConnell? Okay. If he is having conscious thoughts, he feels that he did not get to do something he wanted to do. And he knows that Putin is running the orange one. There are consultations going on. There's a whole team there. There could be a little bit of a rally. That's what I saw last time. But this won't hold. Trying to get up there. There's still a rally here. There's a rally. I feel like his cardiovascular system is just really wonky, and he needs more balance, but his will is so strong. There's something he wants to accomplish, and he feels like if he could just get up in place, like do one, okay, so it's not over yet. Not over yet. Now, I'm sure there's other people that are saying, oh, it's done, because you guys are all telling me it's done. But it's not over yet. Not quite. Okay. How are we on time? I don't want to lose my volume completely. So I'm just going to go ahead and look at DJT's health, and then we'll do a reading for you and me for the weekend. See if those crystal videos are anything that interests you that I released this morning. And then you can join us tomorrow. All right. DJT's health. Guides and angels, help us understand what's happening with him. We don't wish anyone ill will, and we want to keep our field clean. In psychic development class, we had to do 3 reasons why if there's anything to be grateful for Trump getting into office the first term. We didn't talk about what's happening now. But my first gratitude was I would never have met you because I wouldn't have been motivated to start my channel way back then. Back before he was even coming down the escalator. Okay, there's a new pill. He has to rest more. Remember, I've done several readings where he is not in charge. He may look like he's in charge. They may say that he's in charge, but there's other people that are either following through or not following through with the orders. So it's Vance and Rubio outdoes. If you didn't catch that video, try to go back and watch that one. It's time-stamped. He just is losing more. He just is going by a wish and a whim of whatever food is tasty at the moment, whatever feeling he's just going on, and he's pushing the envelope with, this is what I want. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want more of that. And that causes him to make foolish decisions, shooting just out of instinct instead of intelligence. And just ridiculous. Okay, so believe it or not, his association with that Natalie lady helps him. It piques his interest. He's still holding on. His back is becoming more weak, his vertebrae, his spinal column. There are things in his body that are atrophying because he doesn't get exercises and he doesn't move these muscles. Okay, and then there's organs that are fighting for the amount of blood or blood cells or oxygen or nutrients or electrolytes, and then he just can't move as well. So his ability for his mobility is severely challenged, and he is going, he's trying to hold on, but he's like, August is this is it. I mean, you're just going to see less of him, and he's not going to be moving as much. That's all there is. He can't hardly get anything accomplished, and just nothing. And still, digestive and bowel situations there. Okay, so wow, there's not enough Raid or lavender spray. Ooh, okay, forget. Okay, we're going to be okay, though. We're going to be okay. This is the time to strengthen ourselves right now. This is the time to strengthen. Gather all your tools. Okay. Guides and angels, this is a reading for you and me. All the light workers in the chat, Raymond, Marie, Stephanie, just clear your field. I'm going to be talking more about that, about epigenetics with Bruce Lipton. Oops. Clear your, just focus on your own enlightenment, your growth, and powering up. This is very important. All the astrological lineups going forward are challenging, but can also give you the boost that you need. So focus and get rid of the crap. Focus on enlightenment. Focus on powering up. Okay. You're doing a good job at balancing everything. We're in charge of our families, our pets, our finances, our emotions, and balances everything. I talked about balance in the crystal video today about wearing, black tourmaline and clear quartz at the same time. And as we go through the ups and downs, and especially the upcoming eclipse, there's some things that we just need to seek a higher purpose. The challenge is to seek a higher purpose. Things that we focused on before sort of lost their shiny as far as this nonsense goes. We're seeking higher ground now, spiritual higher ground. Stay out of the past. We're going forward. Okay. The cheaters will be out to cheat. The haters will be out to hate. The takers will be out to take. The givers attract takers. So just make sure you're giving to the right people. And, you may have to ghost someone. Just go where people are happy. Go where people are happy. A new start, a new lift, a new perception, a new perspective. Okay, so sometimes when we get this together, it is about repeating past behaviors that no longer serve us, that are icky, this is repetitive patterns. I talk about that, about black tourmaline helping you break those patterns. Okay, so, and then just get out of the past. This is just, don't go into the past. It's all brand new. This weekend, if it isn't new and adventurous and loving and kind and happy and uplifting, and remember, when you're happy, you're attractive. New chapter. New. Okay, a lot of stuff going on in the world around us. And there is a lot of information that we will stay aware of. But this is time to focus on yourself. And remember, your word is your want. And only say where you want to go. You always believe yourself. You always believe the words that you say. You believe yourself the most. So say you're going somewhere good. Don't say, I'm so sick of this, because that messes up your field, and words are spells. So you don't want to say you're sick of something. You say, I'm starting something new. I'm powering up. I'm going to make the best of my life. I'm turning the page. I'm in a new chapter. I'm going to meet new friends. I'm going to get away from the cheaters and sneakers and dirty dealers. And I'm going to get out of my head and get into my car. I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to explore. I'm going to explore. Let's go somewhere, that you haven't been, a new cafe, a new place with a friend, a new, new show, or a new consignment shop, trying something new. And remember, you can barter, and there's a lot of things that are free. Okay? All right, so if it's not new and loving and adventurous and fun and happy, you're not doing it. Stay out of the sad songs and turn off the news. All right, so much love to you. Square Peg, thank you so much. I'm sorry if there was a little bit of an audio problem. I hope that you can still hear me. The volume is way low. All right, thank you, Karen. Turn up the volume. All right, much love to you, and I'll see you tomorrow for the crystal Q&A. Drop a comment and tell me what crystals you're interested in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.